It's time for Damn Good Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Shelby Clement. From corporate executive to CEO to entrepreneur and the founder of Damn Good Marketing Live, this podcast is all about digital marketing, building a business you love, and creating a brand that's authentic to who you are. So if you're ready for honest, raw marketing conversations that you will not find anywhere else, let's freaking get it. Hey guys, welcome back. Oftentimes I get asked, how do I convert my followers to actually customers? And a lot of times is this. When we show up on social media, we always just expect our followers to convert. The moment we tell them about the value that we have to offer, the moment we tell them that how we can help, the moment we just start posting, like we actually, some of us truly, if you ask yourself this, truly believe that the moment that you start doing these things is the moment your like inbox is going to flood with like inquiries and like business owners and people wanting to work with you and just money, money, money. And that's just not how this works. You see, social media and converting your followers is just marketing 101. In order to have someone buy from you, they have to trust you. In order for them to trust you, you have to be willing to show them little bits of you that's going to humanize your brand, trust why they should buy from you, because truly that's the only way it's going to make you different from your competitor. Now, let's talk examples. A lot of times people just want to post about their service or product. I had a conversation with someone this morning and they were in an industry, I'm not going to name it, and they're only posting about what they do. That's it. Like literally what they do. And let's say you're a real estate agent, for example, and you're only posting about the listings that you have. Maybe it's a view of the house that you posted. Maybe that you just have a sign that you put in the yard. Maybe it's, your MLS listing. Maybe you just sold, how many houses you've sold, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. If you are only posting that, people aren't going to see you for you and the difference between you and every other real estate agent in your area. Same thing if you're a fitness instructor. Same thing if you're a social media management agency. You can all have the same criteria saying, I'm really good at XYZ. I went to school for how many years? I have this many experience. But if they don't know you on a human level, they most likely are not going to work with you because they don't trust you. And a lot of times, what you're doing in life is such a decision for someone to make in order for them to actually bite the bullet, move the needle, hire you, whatever that may be. Maybe it is even talk to you in general. And a lot of times what happens is we just expect to get actual results and clients in the moment of posting. And that's just not how this works. So how do you do that? So today in the membership, I asked them just a question. So what I want to ask you right now is this. What makes you buy from the people you buy from? How do they make you feel? What makes you attracted to them? What makes you actually swipe your card, sign up for their membership, buy from them, buy their product, use their service, whatever that may look like? What makes you do that? What makes you follow that influencer that you love? What makes you only shop at the boutique that you go to or the coffee shop that you walk into? What is that feeling that you get? Then what I want you to do is I want you to think about your avatar. What is that feeling that you want them to get? What is the goal that you want them to have and or the goal that you want to have and what you want your consumer to reach? And then I want you to reverse engineer it. You see, people don't buy from you based on just seeing it. They buy on an emotional reason why it's behind it. And so, why are they buying from you? Why do they need your product or service? What is like not necessarily why are you different, why all these things? It's why. What is the mindset they're in when they make that decision to buy from you or buy that said product or service that your competitor may have. When you really hone in on that aspect of things and start understanding that, you're now in the mindset of your consumer. You are now in the mindset in which that you know exactly what's going to take for them to buy from you. Also, too, they have to trust you. So, like, what are you showing them? Are you showing them a glimpse of what it's like to work with you? Are you showing them a glimpse of what you are behind the scenes? Are you showing them who you are as a human? Do you like to work out? Do you not? Like, who are you? Do you have kids? Do you not? Like, a lot of times people are like, well, Shelby, I'm private. Yeah, so am I. But like everybody thinks they know me. And I love that because I want to be approachable. I want people to feel like they can DM me, or if they see me in public, they can talk to me, or if they can just reach out and ask me a question. And I'm going to be honest with them because that's what my brand is about. So what are you building your brand about for the people to actually come and buy from you? That is the question. That is the question, is in order to convert your followers, in order to move the needle, in order to do anything successfully on social media marketing, you have to be willing to give yourself up a little bit
where they can find the relatability aspect, where you can become then in their mind, not just a business, but a human being. So when you reach out to work with me, I have discovery calls. Number one, I have stuff on my website that you have to fill out in order to get a discovery call with us because there's certain criteria that make sense for you to work with me. Second, when we get a discovery call, I want you to come to that discovery call knowing that I'm not going to try to sell you on what we do if it doesn't align with you. Because if it doesn't align with you, then I'm going to fail. And if I fail, that means you failed. And so truly, it's not a good combination. So I want to build such a brand that tells people that no matter if I talk to Shelby, she's not just going to sell me on X package that she has because she wants to make money. She's going to sell me on that package because she knows that's what's good for me. What are you doing to build that brand and reputation that you have and that you want people to spend money on? Because a lot of times you just want to name your price, and I've been doing this for so long, but you're not willing to share testimonials. You're not willing to share stories. You're not willing to show the human side of you. If you aren't willing to do that, you're not going to convert anybody. If you're not willing to show up online as a human being, you are not going to convert anybody to work with you. So, how do you humanize your brand? Do y'all want me to tell you some 3 key tactics of what you can do? Number 1, I want you to start sharing behind the scenes of what you do. Like literally your entire life. Not really, but kind of. Like maybe it's you brushing your teeth in the morning. Maybe it's you talking to camera while you're putting your makeup on. Maybe it's just you filming yourself putting your makeup on and putting some B-roll over it. Maybe it's you laying in the grass if you're into that, because I am now. Maybe it's you packaging an order. Maybe it's you brainstorming something that you're about to launch. It could be you talking to a client. And before you come at me with HIPAA or NDA, all that crap, I'm not worried about the client. I'm worried about you. When you are in your prime zone of knowledge and authority of doing exactly what you do, it's less intimidating and it's less intimidating and more realistic for the viewer to watch you do it because you're actually doing what you do. So start videoing yourself behind the scenes in what you're doing. That will 100% humanize your brand. Number 2 is share the experiences that you have. So let's think about what are the experiences you've had with clients. So it could be customer testimonials that you're getting, whether if it's video, that's amazing because that's great because anybody can write a testimonial. If you're putting faces, like real life faces, so like your face, somebody that works for you's face on that testimonial, so somebody can actually see the experience someone had with the face that they dealt with or the face behind the brand. And then number 3, which is a huge kicker for me, and I had a conversation with someone today that was like, when we started the meeting, they were like, absolutely not. I'm not going to do that. And I was like, well, then you don't need to be on social media. It is, you have to put your face in front of a camera. If you want to build a brand, if you don't want to do it, someone that can be the face of your brand, either UGC creators, influencers, somebody within your business or brand, no matter affiliates, whatever that may look like, there has to be a human being in front of a camera talking or showcasing something of your business for your consumer to understand that there is a human behind the brand. If you're just putting graphics out there with stock imagery, that's old school bullshit that's not going to move the needle. If you are wanting to move the needle, meaning want more money in your pocket, it doesn't matter about engagement. It doesn't matter about all that. Yes, it helps with the algorithm, blah, 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 blah. But if you're getting so much engagement, but you're not actually converting, no money's going in your pocket. And are you actually successful? Or are you just showing up on social media saying you're successful because your engagement's through the freaking roof? Who cares? All I care about is if you show up on social media consistently, acting as if you are an authoritative figure, building your credibility and showing them you are a human. I'm talking about your failures, your success, your hard days, your great days, like all of this crap showing up and humanizing your brands. I'm telling you, you are going to build an army of a community that is going to follow you day in and day out, no matter what you sell, and they will recommend you to everyone they know. And the thing what happens is this. When you are posting on social media and you're talking about what you do and you're humanizing your brand and yada, 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 all this crap, you as the person doing it is going to get tired of the message that you are putting to the world. You are going to get tired of saying, well, we've already talked about this. They should know this. I'm telling you, people don't see as much as you think they see. So you have to rinse and repeat. You are creating the perception of the consumer that you are idolizing to come into your business, shop with you, work with you, whatever that is. You are forming their perception of you and why they should choose you. So they may not be in the buyer mindset in that moment that they see it, but if you continue to basically shove down their throat why you are the person that they should choose, then when they are in the buyer mindset, guess who they choose? Guess. I'm going to just let you guess that it's you. If you didn't get that from that, I don't know what podcast you're listening to. I just want to tell you this. It's short, sweet, to the point because I don't feel like yelling at y'all much longer. It's this. If you want to convert your followers from followers to consumers, you have to humanize your brand. You have to give them something more than you are giving them now. Cut the bullshit and show up as the badass that you are and the talent that God gave you when you were put on this earth. Because you are meant to be where you are. You are meant to be doing what you're doing. Now it's time to rip the Band-Aid off and tell people that. Tell people why. Humanize your brand. Do you like to work out? What are your favorite things to eat? I know it sounds weird. I know it's just like, what, Shelby? People are weird. They want to feel relatable. They want to feel approachable. They want to feel like they can talk to you and they trust you about anything. I don't understand why people think spending $10 to $1 million with you don't have to trust you. But I'm going to have to trust you before I swipe my card. And I know you're the exact same way. So reverse engineer of what you want and what your consumers want. Why are you choosing the people that you choose in your life? Why are you buying from them? What is your avatar going to need in order to buy from you? Reverse engineer it. And then that is where your messaging comes from. I hope you show up. I hope you put your face on the camera, and I just hope you do the damn thing. Y'all, until next time, let's freaking get it.
And that's a wrap on another episode of Damn Good Marketing Podcast. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure you comment, review, share it with a friend. Come back next week. And until next time, let's freaking get it.